I am one of you. I understand this terrain. Now my home be this. My approach to issues will be your approach. Papa, Mama, the King, also known as people, they are the center of our objectives.
Mary.
Oh, yes. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the globe. It is your popular program, The Comrade and Friends, a segment of The Comrade Show. Today, the 26th of May, 2024. Just before we start, I want to apologize very profusely for starting today's very important episode slightly behind schedule. Please do forgive us. It's not customary with the Comrade Show. But I promise we're going to make that up really, because we have a very important guest in our midst today who will be talking to us about his prospects for Edo State Governorship Election 2024. As usual, please do us a favor. Share this program, make it go viral so that so many people would hear. The deal we have is always listen, watch, and share. Do not touch that die. We'll be coming right back. Stay with us. Oh yes, welcome back to your darling program, The Comrade and Friends. Like I said in the intro, we have a very important guest in our midst today, gunning to be governor for Edo State come 2024. We'll be bringing him right before us in a few minutes. But let me also say that the house is complete. The three musketeers are in situ as usual. Dr. Tony Agbons, can you say hello to our wonderful viewers?
Thank you very much, Pharmacist Iremira. Greetings to everyone, followers of the Comrade Show, Edolites across the world. Promises to be a bumper show today. You are all welcome. Please share this broadcast. Don't watch alone. Share on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all our social media handle. We are here today.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tony Agbons. I was very upset with you yesterday because you broke my heart. I know you were happy, but I said, let me allow you just enjoy. Only yesterday, Manchester United did a very resounding victory over Man City. And I know you're an added fan. Congratulations, FA Cup. God bless you, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and we have the CNC of the Comrade Show in the house too. No other but our own brother, our own Okpokpawanyi, the man that knows it all in the local government. No other but Comrade Lante Pausariaki. Comrade Lante, please, we want to hear your voice. How are you today?
Thank you very much, Comrade Pharmacist Austin Iremira, and Nigerians. Greetings to you from wherever you are joining us from. It is a Comrade Show, and please do us the favor, share the broadcast, and let's make this very interesting. Over to you, Pharmacist Austin Iremira.
Thank you so much. It's always a very, very important and rare privilege to be with you. As usual, you are keeping the tradition of May, the month for workers, and you are still looking very, very comrade-like and comradeship in appearance. Thank you so much for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and viewers of the Comrade Show. The Comrade Show, like we always say, is Edo State, and Edo State is the Comrade Show. Today, I want to also say that at any point in time you want to ring in, please feel free to ring in to ask questions. What is on queue today? Edo State governorship election is due for September 21, and by the grace of God, a new governor will be sworn in November. And today, we have a very big elephant in the room, no other but the governorship candidate of the Labour Party, LP, in Edo State. Our son, our brother, a true Nigerian. We want to welcome in a very special way Barrister Olumide Osaigbovo Akpata, governorship candidate for the Labour Party. He's here with us. I know a lot of our friends, people have been ringing in. Where is he? I want to also apologize, and I know we do that as well. The reason why we are starting slightly late, these men are very busy this time, crisscrossing one place to the other, and he was dead up somewhere. but he made all effort to be with us. So, just without further ado, the stage is set. Let us welcome Barrister Olumide Osaigbovo Akpata, governorship candidate of the Labour Party Edo State.
Yeah, pharmacist, let me just quickly add, because he's joining us from Nigeria, you know what the situation always we experience. There's always this glitch here and there. At the moment, I believe the glitch is happening. But let's assure our followers and, of course, fans of the Comrade Show that, at any time, there's a glitch and Olumide is off screen. Let's just stay on. He's going to get back on. He's been with us in the studio, but right now I think network is disturbing him right now. Yes, I think Olumide is getting back. In the meantime, while he sorts himself out, pharmacist, what are we expecting today?
Thank you. I think today is really going to be really bumper pack. Olumide will be having a very rare opportunity to speak to Edolites and Nigerians across the world to elucidate on his plans and vision and why he wants to be governor. I know he's sometimes he's very gifted with words and he could be a bit very verbose. And I think many people will be tuning in, wanting to hear from him and then decide or make up their mind where they would go. Dr. Tony Agbons, I know we were in the platform with him very recently. What do you have to say?
I think the barrister is here. I think we should just bring him on straight. Over to you, pharmacist.
That's fine. So, Barrister Olumide Akpata, I don't know when the glitch happened, but we're just trying to make a proper introduction of yourself. At least we can see your face. Our viewers know you are in situ. Welcome once again to the Comrade Show, Barrister Olumide Akpata, governorship candidate of the Labour Party in the forthcoming governorship election. Barrister, can you say a word? Let me know that you can hear us very well.
Well done.
Barrister Olumide Akpata, that's his lovely voice. Okay, without further ado, Barrister Olumide Akpata, the stage is yours. The Comrade Show and our wonderful viewers and Edolite, which you intend to govern, want to know you. Can you say a word or two about yourself as you greet them?
Firstly, let me thank you, Pharmacist Iremire, and thank you, Comrade Oriahi and Dr. Agbons. Firstly, let me apologize for coming on the show late. As I explained to the organizers, my flight out of Benin was delayed. We had traffic on the third mainland bridge because I'm in Lagos at the moment. So I'm really, really sorry for keeping all of you and your viewers waiting. So I beg, make una no vex. I hope we can still make the best of the time we have.
Yeah, I think we're having a slight, there's some distortion there.
Yeah.
Nigerians, friends of the Comrade Show, please do not adjust your set. We shall get this sorted. When we do interview people from Nigeria,
to us.
this happen.
Barrister, you may want to. Okay, are you back on? Okay, I think it's back on now. There was a little glitch there. Go ahead, sir.
I can hear all of you.
Okay, go on, sir. We're not hearing you at all. But go on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear now.
Barrister, can you go on? Yes, we can.
I think it's a network.
Yes.
So why we work
So
on the network from Lagos, where Barrister Olumide Osaigbovo Akpata is pharmacist. You were trying to ask me a question, so let me just quickly chip in that as far as I'm concerned, I'm really looking forward to a very exciting, engaging conversation with Barrister Akpata today. As many of us that know him, we know that he's one, that will always, speak his mind on any issue. We are looking at the former president of the Nigerian Bar Association here. So in terms of the use of words and wordcraft, Barrister Olumide is somebody, when you are interviewing him, even you, the interviewer, you have to be on top of your game. So I'm really looking forward to this session today.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Tony Agbons. I think a lot of people are first time in as many years. You can see even before our guests started talking.
I think it's here a pharmacist. Sorry to interject.
Okay. Barrister Olumide, can you hear us? Can you say a word or two?
I can hear you. I'm just wondering why technology is not my friend today, but let's hope that we are over our technology issues. I hope you can see me. I hope you can hear me.
We can see you, we can hear you, and the people can see you and they can hear you. Go on.
So I was saying, firstly, I'd apologize. I'm really sorry about coming on the show late. And I explained to you, it had to do with my travel, hitches with my travel plans. Secondly, I want to thank you all for receiving me on the Comrade Show. I hope this will be the first of many engagements. And I promise to always make myself available now as a candidate and also when I become governor. And lastly, I want to introduce myself. I am Olumide Osaigbovo Akpata. I was born on the 7th of October, 1972 in Berlin, Germany, to my parents who were students there at the time. My father is Dr. Omorogeva Akpata. My mother, she passed 32 years ago. She was Patience Osama Gyowewi Akpata Ni Obasan. Both my parents were Benin. My dad is alive. He'll be 84 on the 29th of May. My mother, like I said, is passed. Both of them are Beninese. My father is of the Akpata family, which is also part of the wider Ogbebonusen family. Ancestrally, we come from Usen in Ovia Southwest local government. But many years ago, we moved to Benin, and we are from the Ibiwe quarters in Benin. And that's where we have been. So, Oviedo, as we say in Benin, Oviedo Pataki. My mother, paternally from the Obasonha family, maternally from the Izeyamu, Bazwaye, and the Ero families. So, I'm Benin through and through, very proud Benin man. I grew up in Warri. After my parents returned from Germany, we relocated to Warri. And I had my early schooling there. Nursery, primary, a bit of secondary before I moved to Lagos to King's College for the rest of my secondary school education. And in 1988, I was admitted into the University of Benin, Great Uniben, where I studied law. I always give my matric number, LAW 8802343, so that those who want to verify can verify. And I graduated from Uniben in 1992 with my Bachelor of Laws degree, and I moved to the law school. At that time, we only had one campus of the law school in Lagos, and after the one-year program, I was called to the Nigerian bar on the 15th of December, 1993. I'm happy to report that last year, 15th of December, was my 30th anniversary of being called to the Nigerian bar. After National Youth Service in Kanu, I moved to Warri, back to Warri. Pharmacist, I hope I can still be heard. You can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go on.
Okay, so I moved back to Warri after youth service, and I joined the law firm of Dr. Modiaga OJ, Senior Advocate of Nigeria and Company, where I cut my teeth as a legal practitioner. Then in 96, I moved to Lagos, where I joined my cousin Ogogo, my first cousin, who had just set up the law firm Templars. And with him, since 1996, we have built a large, formidable law firm, multi-service, and in the last 27 years or thereabouts, we started with 4 lawyers. We have well over 120 lawyers now, 3 of whom are senior advocates. So we are a multidisciplinary law firm. So this is all I've done most of my life, managing my law firm. In 2022, I was elected as the president of the Nigerian Bar Association in a keenly contested election. And those of you who are familiar with the NBA would know that typically it is senior advocates of Nigeria who become presidents of the bar. But on this occasion, I was able to buck that trend. I was able to challenge status quo, and I was elected as president. And I occupied that position until August 2022, where I handed over. And then in 2023, I returned to my firm in August. But then I join the partisan politics. I joined the Labour Party because I needed to come out of my comfort zone and be part of the solution, much needed solution to the issues that bedevil our country. I joined the Labour Party, and then I put myself forward to be the party's candidate in the upcoming Edo State gubernatorial elections. And on the 23rd of February, I was elected as the party's flag bearer, and I have been flying the flag of the party ever since as we campaign towards the elections coming up on the 21st of September 2024. I am married. I am a Christian, been a member of the Redeemed Christian Church for over 20 years. My dear pharmacist, in a nutshell, that is me.
Thank you so much, Barrister Olumide Osaigbovo Akpata. I purposely left those other accolades out because I want you to use your mouth to tell the people. I want you to blow your trumpet by yourself. And you've done that very well. My follow-up question was to ask you, why do you want to be governor of Edo State? That is one. And secondly, the fumes coming out of the Labour Party is oozing very, very bad. What is happening to the Labour Party?
Well, why do I want to be governor? I want to be governor because I think I can help. Our country is at the brink, is at the precipice, and that is at the national level, also at the subnational level. And I think the major problem I have identified is that the people have been taken out of the equation. Governance in Nigeria, governance in Edo State is not the way it was designed to be. So you find out that the people have the short end of the stick. And then those who superintend our affairs want us to believe that governance is rocket science. It is not rocket science. It is the management of men and resources. It's the allocation of resources. It is the priorities that we set for ourselves. So I believe, because I am totally dissatisfied, like many Nigerians, with the state of affairs in Edo State and in Nigeria. So I believe that some of us will have to leave our comfort zones to come and change that narrative. Because if we don't do that, these so-called comfort zones will not be comfortable for much longer. So I want to come and help. I go around Edo State and I find my people unhappy, totally dissatisfied with the status quo. And I'm thinking to myself, who's going to step up to the plate? And that is why I have come out and I've thrown my hat in the ring. I joined the Labour Party because the Labour Party aligns with my objectives. Our logo, Papa, Mama, Pikin, is no coincidence. It's a people-centric, people-focused, people-impacting political party. It aligns with my own objectives, and that is why I joined the party. So I go straight into your second question, which is to do with the issues in the party. I mean, which human organization is devoid of conflict? As long as people are together, there will be conflict. In my profession, that is my job. I'm a mediator. Our job is to help to diffuse tension and to reduce conflict. I have every confidence in the internal mechanisms of the party that we will overcome this bump in the road. At the national level, we have issues affecting the party. At the state level, there are also a couple of issues. Edo State, I'm speaking of. But I'm not losing sleep. I'm not losing sleep about this. I'm the flag bearer. I have my ticket, and we have to talk to the people. And the people are with Labour Party because Labour Party is for the people. So whatever our problems are, we will resolve them. I, on my part, am doing all I can to help to resolve the issues as amicably as possible. So I'm not losing sleep over some of the crises that you see in Labour Party, and I don't think you should either.
Thank you very much, Barrister Olumide Akpata. I can tell you that many Nigerians and indeed many people from Edo State are losing sleep because the leadership seems to be yo-yo now. But I believe in the course of today's program, you're going to elucidate more on that as time progresses. Friends and viewers of the Comrade Show, I can see there's lots of activities on our chat. If you have any questions, if you can ring in, put them there. Be sure that they will be read and the questions will be presented to Barrister Olumide Akpata, who is in situ, ready to go and answering all the questions. I go straight now to Dr. Tony Agbons, the brain boss of the Comedy Show. I know you've got lots of questions for Barrister Olumide Akpata. Please serve him.
Thank you very much, Pharmacist Remira, and thank you, our guest today, Barrister Akpata. Barrister, the question I want to ask you is this. A lot of people see you as, being elitist. But your tagline so far, from what I see in the optics, on TV, and on your posters, there's this thing you say, who is your guy? And then the answer is Olumide is my guy. There's even a song that follows it. So he says another thing. So Barrister, how do you create a balance between this elitist view that people see you and how you are going to connect with the ordinary Edo State man or woman, boy and girl, the market woman, the artisan, the mechanic, the gate man, the doctor, the lawyer? So I want you to fill us in on this, sir.
Well, thanks, Dr. Tony. I'm really grateful for the question. Yeah, I may belong to the elite class. That's possible, but I've never been too far away from my roots. So, like I said, I grew up in Warri. I've always been, and those of us who come from Warri or grew up in Warri, we're plain speaking. We say it as it is. We not to put water for mouth when we talk. We don't speak from both sides of our mouth. We cut to the chase. And you see, this attribute resonates with the people. So yeah, I mean, I'm a lawyer. I've practiced law for 30 years. I have succeeded in my career. If you want to stratify, yes, it's easy to put me in that top bracket. But I am at home with my people. I am at home with the people. I have no airs about me. There's almost zero protocol about me. So that's why I'm their guy. I am your guy because I am the one who understands. I see that there is a disconnect. I see that there is a problem. The leadership class have excluded the people, and the people need a champion. And that champion is me, your guy. Because you see, as a lawyer, I've always been, it's our calling, the voice of the voiceless, the defender of the defenseless. That is what I am. That's what I've done all my professional life. So I am your guy because somebody needs to stand in the gap. There has been a government in Edo State for 8 years, right? You can see the disconnect between government policy and programs and what the people really need. So the people, and that same government wants to clone itself, put in its place a person who has served as chief economic advisor in that same government. So it's same of the same, it's going to be a continuation of policies that mean nothing to the people. So they need a guy. They need a champion who's going to speak for them, because I believe that we must go back to governance and to politics the way it was designed. Democracy is for the people, by the people, yada. You all know that is the basic definition of democracy. But in Nigeria, no, it is anything but for the people. So they need a champion. They need their own guy. Who is your guy? Your guy na your person. Your guy na the one when go look out for you. Your guy na the one when go no say, this my people, they cheat them. No more cheating for my people. That's who your guy is. So whether I'm a lawyer and I belong to I succeeded in my profession and so on and so forth, does not mean I don't understand. I don't see that our people are hard done by. So they need a champion. So for me, I ask the question, who is your guy? And I'm suggesting to them that I am their guy. In the lineup today in Edo State, I am their guy. Now me go stand for them. Because I'm not a fair face. I will say it as it is. I have no godfather. I'm not beholden to anybody. I will not sacrifice their interests for anybody. And there's nobody who is pulling the strings from behind. As you see me so it be. The box will stop on my table. So they need a champion like that. If not, the matter go get killed. If I don't already get killed itself. So now how to even straighten the leg now will be fine. So that is what we mean by who's your guy. And I say to you, the people definitely need their own guy.
Thank you so much, Barrister Olumide Akpata. So you'll be area now.
School area.
Do you want to take the
school
call?
area.
Yeah, can we take the call, please?
Hello. Yeah, please, could you just reduce your device and tell us your name and where you are calling from?
Good evening, the comedy show. My name is Benny Momodu. I'm a great fan of the comedy show. I have a question for the
Where are you calling from, please?
calling from Manchester, please.
Go ahead, Mr. Momodu. And please, you have 60 seconds because we reckon that we are going to take a lot of calls today. Go ahead.
But sir, let me I greet you, sir. And I welcome you to this platform. My question is very straight, sir. I want you to please take us through what you intend to do in the area of job creation, security, education, and people's general welfare. Please. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay. Barrister, just before you answer that question, there is something going on our platform chat which I would like you to react to as well. OTT from
Pharmacist. The guy said job creation, security, education, and which kind of welfare?
Of the people.
Welfare of the people.
Okay. That's not the whole government be that now.
Yes. Yeah, so
Sorry,
what I was trying to say is that OTT, Edo State Group, I don't know if he's from Edo State anyway or where he's calling from, but he's saying that your presence is not on ground. And I can see that Oludayo Olurofemi has replied him saying that there is also a plan flag off or something in June. So while you are answering the question from Momodu, please can you attempt to answer that as well? Are you not on ground? Where are you?
I'm full ground, Gidigba, I'm full ground finish. So OTT, I don't know where he's writing from, but first and foremost, the ban on campaign was lifted on the 24th of April. Today is the 26th, so it's about a month. And so for the individual to say I'm not on ground, may go check again. We are working, we are moving. If you go to Benin, I think the tallest building in Benin on Ring Road has all my banners wrapped around it. I have been doing my door-to-door Catholic charismatic church engagement last week. I was at the PFN School of Ministry the other week. I met market women at the Ring Road 3 days ago. We're moving around. There's a lot to do. There's a lot of planning that goes into moving around, but we are moving around. The people feel my presence in Edo State. I have my doubts if what it's a day Benisha, but maybe it did Benin. When they say I'm not on ground, I'm fully on ground. Fully on ground. If of the three, they like to call us the three front runners. I don't be talking, but they say we are three front runners. If you want to talk, say anybody not the ground, not be Olu. Look the matter again. No, definitely not be fully on ground, and we are shaking tables. Not just on ground, we are shaking tables. So make go to leave that side. You can ask me to increase our presence, we will do that. We are going on a 30-day state tour. We are doing our flag off in the next couple of weeks. A couple of weeks. So maybe leave that one. But I will now go to Abeni Momodu's question. Abeni is called in from Manchester. So Abeni wants to know what our plans will be for job creation, security, education, welfare of the people. I guess I guess we're going to. There's no need for any other question, Pharmacist Iremere, because by the time I answer any question, we should have taken care of every other thing. However, I will try and be brief. For education, I think that's my passion. I was trained in Nigeria. I not school anywhere else. And I believe that every Edo child should have the benefit of the kind of education I have.
Can I interject, sir? Sorry, sir. Barrister Olumide. Pharmacy, I wanted to just advise, because everything when this brother asked just now, what is this program day about? And for that, maybe we take him Okade. You understand what I'm saying? Now, because we are going to get all of these things.
Yeah.
So make we suspend this line first, so that maybe we take them one after the other. You understand the picture of what I'm saying now? Because if we go through all of them now, we may not be able to be more detailed. They come one after the other.
And Olumide go come dodge some. We don't want to dodge anything.
We don't want to dodge anything.
All right, straight from a lamp.
Let me dodge some now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Can you just quickly ask your first line question first? I will come back to Abeni Mamadou.
Okay, Barrister, I want to play one video for you. Now, my question will come out from inside this video. You understand?
I am one of you. I understand this terrain. Now my home be this. My approach to issues will be your approach. Papa, Mama, the King, also known as people, they are the center of our objectives. Two attributes that you need to be in government: empathy and compassion. If you really care about the people, what we will do in government? Healthcare. Primary healthcare centers supposed to be every ward, not be every local government. Every 5 minutes when you drive, you supposed to see primary healthcare center. One doctor, two nurse, two healthcare attendants. They there. Qatar, not be waiting that they carry go UBTH. Migraine, not be waiting that they carry go specialist hospital. Malaria self, just go branch there, you sign there, carry your sign there, reach there, they give us medicine, they go out. They go queue for UBTH. Primary health care. By the time you do am, you go see say our tertiary institution will be freed up. You go leave primary health care center, go build museum. That means say there's a disconnect. Nairo. You will destroy library, build shopping mall, when the average man not fit afford the shop when they inside there. Not the error with that. Democracy, the way it was designed, is about the people. We see one video online. Some children dey school, they lie down for floor, they copy notes. It was saying that's how we go school for the year. When I see that I can't say her. And I don't best be this. Now I'm at the school. I renovate the 3 classroom block for everyone to, I'm not being shy because the matter pass where you come from. Now I renovate them, give them class desk for 100 students, give them a small generator, give them water plant, give them toilet. Because I tell them, say, if me I did government, I will give maximum attention to education. I can stand shoulder to shoulder with any lawyer, any person in the world because of the education I receive from my country. That's why children after me must receive the same kind of education. Power is important, electric power. I've been a corporate lawyer for 27 years. I've been involved in the power sector for 24 years. I understand how the system works. We will bring power to Edo. Agriculture in a state like Edo, one, you can feed yourself. Food security. 2, you provide employment. Agriculture is one of the greatest sources of employment. 3, you improve the economy of the farmers. You stop rural-urban migration. Government must enter that space because it's about the people.
Barrister, I just played that matter because many of what we want to surround this matter, what you don't use your mouth to talk. You understand? And the question I want to ask is, Edo Best. They don't carry away where say Edo Best now one of the most important matter for Edo state government. As in fact the way the Edo Best matter is being projected, it be like say man, in fact, waiting the government they do not be small. But the fact you can't you snag the thing for inside this talk when you talk just now. So I want to really ask you, what do you want to do different from waiting we hear say Obaseki they do when it get to do with education? The second one, when I say one, maybe you just add join them together, maybe you hurry them. And I say, you dey always dey talk, say, man, the people must be the center of your activity. I say some of us don't really understand how you want to make the people the center of your government. I mean, maybe you don't like into these two things. The people, how they will take be the center of your government, as you dey always dey talk. And your plan when you get for education, when you know say it's different, and when you dey talk say it go dey better than what your basket they do, particularly with the do best. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, comrade. That Edo best, nine days on our inside, because what is the meaning of the word best? That's the zenith. After that one, nothing again, not pass so. So my quarrel is that we don't turn this matter into spin, just the yarn dust on top matter when everybody feels see. And because people don't want to talk through, everybody go quiet. I went to school in Bendel State. We know what it best mean. I know the kind of education when I get when I did primary school. So what would I do differently? There are components. There are components that make up that space or that educational sector. Number one, brick and mortar issues. Brick and mortar issues. I refer to the school when I go renovate for Ewato. That is just one school. All over the place, you go see schools, and not be just say for village. Inside Oedo, for Evarike cannot be Bini. Evarike, you will go Evarike school where children suppose they go be like poultry. How can that be best? Have we settled? Have we redefined what best means? So you go school, the children they inside there. If rain fall, end of story. You know if you go roof they leak. No, what do they call it? Blackboard. No, this what brick and mortar infrastructure is important. Know how when you want to do it. You cannot pretend that it's not necessary. So you must deal with brick and mortar issues. There must be a standard. So brick and mortar are one. Number two, teacher training, teacher welfare, teacher remuneration. In fact, let us even start with teacher availability. How many communities today, Boedo, you go find out that the communities they put join hands together, putu corporation where they make rice swell up for inside pots. Now then they go employ teachers for their schools, for their communities. That's not sustainable. It can't work. So teachers are not available. When the teachers even come, teacher training. Teachers are teaching with outdated, outmoded methods. Is that best? So we will deal with one, brick and mortar issues. There must be a standard, a minimum standard for any school when a dog picking they go. A minimum standard for the way the school, the structure, the furniture. You cannot treat children like animals because your own children not they go those schools. Impossible. Unacceptable. Teacher training. We will hire the teachers. I think teachers need to be put on their own special salary grade. You are handing your children over. I don't know how many of you remember when October the government, you can see one woman went on the teach for 30-something years, couldn't read. The woman not read. You have to train the teachers. You have to take care of their welfare, their remuneration. You have to keep them constantly abreast with new teaching methods. The next issue for school, you are asking me, what will I do different? Curriculum. What are we teaching the children? In the world where we live in today, we have not yet decided to infuse or to include ICT, tech, into our curriculum. Just as it was compulsory for you and I to study mathematics and English. In the world we live in today, no pikin supposed go through school say they're not the teacher tech. Because you can't function as an individual in the world that we're in today without the basic knowledge of technology. So teaching methods, curriculum, then teaching methods. How are you teaching? Education has gone, there are new findings as to how best to teach children. They call them pedagogy. How do you teach them? Teaching methods. Then let's go back to even funding. Let's start from funding. prescribe say about 16, how many percent of your budget should be given to education. Nigeria is still strong single digit at federal and state level. UN is prescribing double digits. The attitude of our leaders to education is alarming. It's scary. I go come like say some of them not anyway, some of them not go school. But the ones who go school, you will wonder what is going on. We are talking about the future. Tomorrow on Children's Day, they are our future, our wealth, our resource. So I have told you what I will do differently. Number one, I will pay prime attention to the issue of education. Funding, we'll deal with it. Your priorities are your priorities. Education for me will be top priority. So we deal with brick and mortar issues, we deal with teacher training, remuneration and welfare, we deal with curriculum, revising a curriculum, and we deal with teaching methods. So for me, we'll take them one after the other. Any school when not meet minimum standard, it not go work. I'd rather shut the school down. I'd rather shut them down until we see bring them to where you can't treat children like that. It to say that those kind of school we go. I'm not sure say for day where we did today. I doubt it. And then you will now say, going to your next question, comrade, what do I mean by people at the center? You know, what you treasure, you will protect. Now, when you say people at the center, to know a government that is people-centric, you have to look at their policies and their programs. So when I say bringing people back to the center of the equation, government policies and programs must be about, what will benefit the highest number of people. That is what I mean by putting people at the center. What defines or what motivates you in designing government programs? Are you looking to affect the highest number of people? So this education one with the talk so. Rather, I said it there on that video. Rather than for me to go build museum, I go build primary healthcare center. Because in my own analysis, the way when we see them, not enough people will be impacted by that museum. Not enough people will be impacted by that museum. So I'd rather spend that money building schools, building primary healthcare centers, because I have put the people first. I have put the people at the center of my policies and programs. That's what I mean. So it's all about priorities. So, somebody, I hope you get that. So not be just a slogan. The issue is that when the time comes, money in your hand, see how much we earn, see the programs when we do. Now the ones when go affect the people, now we go choose.
Barrister, you have done very well. Pharmacist, you have a caller, and the person is
Let's take the call.
Go ahead. What's your name and where you calling from?
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. I'm OTT Edo Talk Show. I was the one writing before, and I'm so sorry to break in. I'll prefer to speak my Edo language. I don't know if I'm permitted because I'm Edo.
Madam, if you could still speak Pidgin, it's better. It's a general language for all of us.
Okay, sir. Good evening to you, sir. Good evening, the host and everybody. Blessed evening to you all. First of all, I want to start by saying, Barrister Olumide said, you don't know whether I be Bini. Yes, I'm a Bini from a Ero family and also a social media person. I say, what I mean by that question, when I put there just now, say, I know they too see the presence of Labour Party on ground. As I dey here, I don't belong to any political party. I stand for the good of Edo because my name was over here. Yeah. All right. And I also put out that comment section.
Sorry, ma.
I just come back from Nigeria.
Sorry, Mama. But for the sake of time, you feel round off in about 30 seconds, please.
What I want to put out there is that I want to see more presence of Labour Party because I think they have better opportunity to win this gubernatorial race. Okay.
Thank you very much. Thanks for calling, Mama OTT.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Let me respond, Laho, because Sister Obuta, She says she be a ro, and that means that's from my mother's family. Obotan, I agree because when they mentioned your name, they say Otite. So that one can't be like Orobo name. You know, say now worry I grow. So Otite be like Orobo name, but apparently her name is Otite Ogedo or be Otite Edo, which is definitely different from Otite. And I take on board everything when you talk. So I don't hear. We will definitely get Labour Party and also our campaign to be in more places. You will see in the next 30 days. You will see say we go full ground. Now you self go tired. So don't worry. We are, and thank you for your very kind words and your words of encouragement. We do indeed believe that we stand a very good chance, and we're very optimistic. Say this election when they come, we go win them. But make we not forget Abeni. Make it not be like say we shocking am for one side though.
Barrister, I know say your body dey hot. You want answer every question. Question full ground for you today.
Pharmacist, as you talk that one, you get another call when they wait. Oh.
May we take the call.
Hello, sir. Can you tell us your name and where you're calling from?
Abeni still the ground though.
We're not gonna forget. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
This is Bakari Henry calling from mainland.
Go ahead, sir.
I want to the only Republican barrister Olumide. It's my brother. I cannot deny that fact. First and foremost, I want to ask him one question. And that has been bothering me all the while. He is from Ovia and from Muslim to be precise. I want to know what he has for the people of Ovia, and the reason is simple. When I was growing up, before I left Nigeria, Ovia was the hub of food production in Edo State. And as we speak now, the food production from Ovia is now completely zero because of security and so on and so forth. That is one question. How did he intend to? I'm not going to be particular about Ovia alone, but other communities that produce food, because today now, no community can produce food for subsistence.
Okay. Sorry, because of time, Henry Bakari. Okay. Please, I think he gets the question. How he will improve on agriculture around that region. Over to you, Barrister.
Security-wise, because Ovia can no longer produce food again, and people.
First of all,
what has he got for Ovia? That's and I'm very particular about Ovia. So how is he going to handle that situation?
Okay, sir.
We produce a lot of food in those days, but now we don't know how to produce. I want you to tell us how is he going to make sure that we are able to take care of ourselves again. Thank you very much. You're welcome, Barrister.
Well, over to you, Barrister.
Well, so thank you, sir. Thank you, comrade. So, as I must say one thing clearly, I will not be sectional in my approach to development of Edo State. The entire state will be and is my constituency. But each area has its own peculiarities. So in dealing with the peculiarities, one thing about the two Ovias and the Wunde and the Orion, you find that, and even to some extent, even in the three metropolitan councils, because the center, Benin City has been state capital since Midwest was created. So the first thing I know that we must deal with is that, unfortunately for the towns and villages, outside of Benin, but within Edo South, because the emphasis has been on Benin, the capital, and there is this belief that everything goes to Benin, you find out that a lot of the rural communities around in the other local governments tend to get to be on the back foot or back burner when it comes to development. So when we talk about marginalization, a lot of these towns and villages are forgotten because there seems to be that, the attention, most of the attention is paid to Benin City because it is the state capital. So for starters, when you ask me what will I do for Ovia, I will say that for those local government areas that have more rural communities, they are going to get a lot of my attention because we need to help them catch up. We need to help them catch up from a development point of view, infrastructure point of view, etc., etc. So that's one point I wanted to make because people don't know how badly some of these villages and towns have been affected. Now, but when we go straight to agriculture, yeah, so it's not just an Ovia issue. Agriculture will, and so maybe that, that's one of, I believe that's one of, oh no, Abenino asks agriculture, but agriculture is important. We need to ignite a revolution in agriculture. In the course of this program, I'm sure I will have the opportunity to speak to the issue, but we need to ignite a revolution in agriculture. Edo can very well be the food basket of Nigeria. And I think we only pay lip service to this issue. And once we do that, like I mentioned in the video clip that you played just now, with agriculture you can provide jobs. With agriculture you can improve the economy of farmers. And with agriculture you can feed yourselves. So food security can be sorted out. But also there is the issue of stemming the rural-urban migration or the rural-urban drift if you focus on agriculture. However, Henry Bakare raises a very valid point, which I hear everywhere I go. Security is an issue. So our farmers are unable to go to the farmland because they are threatened by hoodlums and all sorts of miscreants. So I think government has to be more deliberate, more focused in fighting the threats that we have to our farmland and to the agricultural space. If we value it, we will protect it. So for me, we are going to ensure that we provide security using technology, using modern equipment to ensure that we secure our farmlands. There must be sanctions. I have not heard once that some of those herdsmen or by whatever names they're called who attack the farms have ever been brought to book. I mean, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm yet to hear that. So there's no deterrence. And the people are not comfortable because they believe that nobody will come to their rescue, so they might as well sit at home. And that is a threat. That's a major threat to agriculture in Edo State. Edo can feed herself, Edo can export, but government must be a major player in the agricultural sector. And I've said this in many fora. Government must be an off-taker. Government must encourage the farmers. Government must be able to step into that space, build storage facilities, and there's nothing new here. The Kanu pyramids, cocoa farming in the West, these have been done before. So as far as Ovia is concerned, definitely we'll be stepping into the agri space, but beyond that, the infrastructure for our rural communities will definitely be top of my agenda.
Thank you so much, Barrister Olumide. I will beg you to try to make your answers with all viewers, right? Make sure you share, so that a lot of people would get to watch, hear, understand, and know where to go. Barrister Olumide, you dey hear me?
I hear you. Only say short answer not to many of these questions. So
I know you go speak time, make you use maturity to approach them. Well, what I'm going to say, when you were talking about healthcare just now, I go use the word say you can't dey make mouth to say you go build healthcare center for all the world. Make I tell you, Barrister Olumide, we don't reach here before. The person will come before you tell us so. One, he never build. So we go hold those promises against you because the answer when you give for healthcare correct. We need healthcare for world. Inside that matter now, I want to ask. Money no easy. Money is in short form, Barrister. So how you go take get money for Edo State? And what go happen to your security vote? Because many of our governors now security vote that they hide. You go to share your own with us because we need money to do all these things.
So first and foremost, my approach to the issue of money, now say everybody say money not there, but at least from what I don't hear, they say Edo they collect like 16 billion every month. So by the time you join FAC, add on to IGR. Anybody when they get 16 billion, not be my mind, not be beans now. So the one when you get, which you dey use and do. So number one, we will make sure say the money when we get, we will reduce the cost of governance. We will plug wastages, and so that at the end of the day, that money we fit use and do something better, right? Two, who gets 16 billion will be able to attract credit. I have no problem with borrowing, even though they don't borrow money reach 600 billion now. The only problem when me get with borrowing, when it never reach 600, they say 570 something, but when you say 99, who are 100? I say, so 570 something, don't they then reach 600 billion. So my problem with borrowing, I say, what you use the money do? Again, if you borrow money when other people children go pay, now other people children go pay, you are better use that money for them. Not go use the money do wetin no concern them, then tomorrow you go say make they go pay for it. So how will we increase revenue? The one when we utilize them with prudence. Two, we attract credits. Like that primary healthcare center when you talk, so there are partners all over the world when ready to help us. Primary healthcare center not be skyscraper or small bungalow. You know now, power it with solar, put basic equipment, but make it in every ward so that everybody is accessible. Then the next thing when we go do, smart investments. If government, a lot of our industries or whatever want to revive some of them, want to, like I just told you now, government must be a partner in the agri process. Smart investments, agro-allied parks, so that when the farmer bring their goods come, you can do value added processing. So at the end of the day, small, we will see they make small profit from that one. Because that PPP, not the only we will do it by ourselves, we do it on private sector. So you add that to your income. Priorities, use the money, spread and well. When January money come, you use February money will come. Get a road construction company, tell and say, see how much I feel they give you every month. Help me start to tar road across the 3 senatorial districts. For me, prudent management of resources is the key. Security votes. Well, na room of me they hear say they get what they call security votes. Whatever money comes to Edo state government is meant for Edo people. Any money will come now for Edo people. Me, I not go join those when one Columbus or keep somewhere. We go bring our out. It is meant for Edo people. So if security vote through day, then we go use that for this security when we talk now. Not be so. So I'm not naive, I'm not idealistic, but I am telling you, I not go turn those security vote to the one wey they use to dash people when their papa died. Share the money for people. No. Security vote will be used exactly for that. Security.
Okay.
Police for Edo need equipment. DSS need equipment. We go to use that money to intervene because it is in our enlightened interest for the police and SSS when they are our state to be well equipped. So I give you my word. Everything when I promise here, una the recorder now, play am for me again in 2 years' time. And see whether or not we don't do.
By Olumide, I be one warn you. Internet not they forgive you don't use your mouth.
You know they forgive.
When time reach, we are going to remind you. I'm going to call on I'm going to call on Dr. Tony Agbons to read. Hold on.
Just before Dr. Agbons come on, I just want to follow up on what Barrister Olumide talk. Barrister, affirmatively, would you confirm to us, or would you, affirm to us, or would you promise Edo State people that when you become the governor of Edo State, you will probe past administrations to see whether we feel recover any lost money, if anyone did?
Comrade, that matter not hard. I'm a lawyer. Listen, any money when lost, we must find them. Let's not even use the word probe. That word probe has been overhackneyed. Any Edo money when lost, we must find them. If the money lost, you have my word, you have my guarantee. Any money when lost, anywhere will follow the entire any who go bring up. And anybody found culpable. I'm not in the business, and my own not be saying, just, what they call disgorgement. Any money when you chop, you bring her out. any money when you must bring our because our money not too plenty like that before anyways. So we're not gonna let anyone lose. I give you
Because
that commitment.
the reason why I talk, man, it shocked me when you mentioned say we don't they owe over 500 billion. I mean, coal enter my body because I know say this administration where it is so they met about just around 79 billion and they meet as debt. So I can't reach 500 plus billion to 600. It shocked
No
me.
man, no man.
Well, over to you, pharmacist.
Anyway, barrister, as they talk and so you know why use the word probe. We will go school and get sense. You know where you they go. I they tell you again now. Internet now they forgive you. Okay, before we go to Dr. Tony Agbos, make I really wound you. Not be me talk this one. Patience Ogbefu. He said it is not your turn for now. It is elsewhere. You don't have what it takes. Now mouth you they make. I just say make it touch you for body. Dr. Tony, your comments, please.
No, you need to
No,
respond.
You need to respond. Though. Make barrister respond. You know, say na lawyer na sit down with us. So
Barrister, in case you not here, Patience Ogbefu. He said it is not your turn for now. It is elsewhere. You don't have what it takes. Now mouth you they make. Not true?
I go now my precious. I go be Aswe turn. Like say we don't know who be Aswe. Aswe Igodalo is chief economic advisor for the last 8 years. Before that one, I be member of economic management team for the 8 years before that one. So what do you want can do when you say na in turn? What do you want can do? Oh, Mr. Ogbefu, look, you see, when you follow your candidate, I understand say you follow your candidate, but actually, now Aswe not fit do anything because he has been chief economic advisor. Except we want a continuation of what we dey see for Edo. Now if you talk say Aswe na Aswe turn. And anyway, is government turn by turn? Which one be turn? Which one can be turn inside the matter? Edo state matter now we turn to turn by turn. We are too smart for that. If you not fit do what you say you go do, just as pharmacists, you don't tell me now. Say internet not to forget. These people who have been running Edo for the last 8 years, they not get anything to offer again. To put Aswe, Igodalo plus Osarodion Ogie as governor and deputy governor, now to continue the one when we did now, the one when we did, and the one when we did, all of us don't agree say not work. So I don't know what Miss Ogbefu they talk. They say now Aswe turn because you get one place where they talk say, oh yeah, you next, now your turn. Give me a break.
Anyway, I just said make I use that one knock you. Dr. Tony Agbons, continue.
No. Sorry, sir. Before Agbons come in, this one is very important. Mr. Akpata, this one is from Terry Mays. Say, Mr. Akpata, I heard that you are working for Obaseki. Is it true? All this kind of matter with the here and two. I bet if you respond to this one, it's very important. And you
that's what they talk. That's what they talk. That's what they talk. See, I work for Obaseki. See, let me explain something to you. Where I come from, I'm not going to deny who I know because of politics. Some people want me to say I don't know. I know where. But I totally disagree with his style of governance. I believe that he has not done well. Obaseki cannot send me any message. As I tell you so, no godfather, nobody did my back. According to Precious Ogbefu, she tell you who he be turn now. He call his name just now. Aswe. That na who Obaseki the same message, not be me. We are both his friends, oh. There's no doubt about it. But now Aswe the same message, not be me. I totally disagree with his style of government. I am disappointed because you know what? He represent us. You know, say they call him technocrats. We went come from private sector. So everybody had high hopes, but the feedback is not good. So some of us, they come say, oh yeah, maybe we try change the narrative. May they not say that so all of us be. You talk one thing, you do another. No, some of us keep our word. Some of us know what the priorities are. Some of us are for the people. So the person when they work for Obaseki is the person when be candidate of PDP now. By their own admission, plus pressure self, don't talk now. Say na in turn. Then office say na my turn. But really, it's not about turn by turn. Now who the people want.
Her name na Patience, not Precious.
Sorry, Patience, that's my mama herself. Now who the people want. Now be their person, now get turn. Not be say they go sit down for one place decide who be turn because na waiting this thing with na Ludo with the play.
Dr. Tony, please take off from there, I beg.
Yes, barrister, make I just tell you, your pidgin English they smooth oh. You know
Now worry I go now.
I don't see an A1 you get for pidgin.
Pharmacist, sorry, doctor, as you talk this matter, so make I just you put this one mainly clearly before you go continue.
Yes.
Garisi, and I turn am to Eba. I speak a lot of pidgin. I think in pidgin before I translate into English in my head. So I remember that our people talk say, now war went for and I make goat climber. Or now condition I bend crayfish back. I'm sure you're familiar with these idioms of our people. So we have a situation on our hands where the people find themselves with very little options. Nothing to do at home. And I think that brings us back to governance. That brings us back to why Labour Party is here. Our logo is Papa, Mama, Pikin. No coincidence. People-centered, people-focused, people-centric priorities and policies.
So, barrister, you see, and I say, now, your antecedent, I take talk with you, I talk. So, I'll go to the question now because people for chat, they don't the verses on the throw stone say, we don't read their question, but comrade don't they try, they put some. So, this one is from Madame Joyce Eganruwa Osa. She say, PDP and APC are saying the obedience in Edo State are for them. What are you doing about it? What are your plans to bring the obedience into Labour Party? Then this one, Osaherume Ikagwe Agama, he said, good evening, Barrister Olumide. I want to ask the following questions. What are your chances of winning since you are from Edo South, where the present governor is from? Secondly, what will you do differently concerning insecurity in Edo State? So this person question plenty, so I will just leave on there. And the third one, where I want to ask you, this one say, this is Angela Andy, and the final question will be this, where I go ask now. I say, Mr. Olumide, hope you will also not be disrespecting our traditional institutions. Like waiting the happen now. I don't want to read the other part. I know say with the internet, they forgive. So over to you, Barrister Osagbovo Olumide Akpata.
Thank you, Dr. Tony. I'm grateful. Maybe we first greet Madam Joyce when I ask the first question. You say PDP and APC are saying that they say now, say they are now obedient. This is not the same obedience when they say, Obaseki say obedient will run out of steam. PDP now say they get obedient. APC self say they get obedient. I think it's laughable. I think it's such a joke, right? Obedient are those who believe in the policies and programs in the person of Peter Obi. Now, at least as far as I know, that's where the obedience come from. Peter Obi say he believes in Akpata as the best candidate for Edo State governor, and that anybody when believe in him, when all the work for Akpata, may can explain to our why. So, if you not be Panadol, you not be Panadol. So when people start to talk, say, when people start clutching at straws, PDP, APC too go say they said they get obedience. Is that not the matter? Not even make you laugh, Doctor Tony. How you see the matter itself? It's ridiculous. The people have run out of ideas. They've hit a roadblock, so they can't turn around and say they want to embrace obedience. It's almost an oxymoron. You know what I mean? It just not makes sense. So obedience are with labor. Labor is with the obedience, and you go see all of them go come out on that day. All these attempts to cut and sew, pash, it not go work. It's impossible. So I'm hoping that and we are working very hard to make sure that we understand what the obedience are looking for, and I'm one of them, by the way. So we understand what they are looking for. We work towards, they have what they want to see in any government. and we are working with them to make sure say we're all on the same page. I'm sure some of us see our obedience fitness work for when we start the campaign. They all be close now because the obedience came out to show support for my candidacy. So, Sister Joyce, anybody can say what they want to say. In fact, APC fit even tell you now, say Peter Obi na their candidate for the next election for presidency, Nobody, everybody if you talk within one talk, but we know that the facts on the ground don't bear any of that out. So Sahel Rume says, what are we doing? Sahel Rume is wondering how I plan to win since I'm from Edo South and the current governor is also from Edo South. I plan to win by convincing the people who vote that I am the best candidate for the job. If you are referring to zoning, my party not zone. My party did not zone. My party decided that the best man amongst us will win the primaries, and I won. So I am the candidate of the Labour Party. And so when you say, how do I intend to win because the current occupant is from Edo South? I mean, it all depends on what the people decide. But the feelers that I get is that the people want Labour, and they will vote for the Labour candidate. And that's the way I see it. If to say another thing I go win, I will not be here today. But we are very confident, very assured that the people will speak. And now when the real issue, because I'm quite confident that the people will speak and vote for Labour, we just have to make sure that the will of the people is reflected, that the will of the people is actually what reflects, and that we get them, as happened in Abia State. The will of the people was allowed to hold sway, and Governor Oti emerged as governor of Abia State. Last question from Angela. Is there hope I not go disrespect traditional institutions? I'm a Bini man, and I'm very traditional. I'm not just a Bini man, I'm a loyal subject of the palace of the Oba of Benin. And I believe, as a Bini man, I draw some of, if not a lot of my essence from the palace of the Oba of Benin. And so you can be sure that I will not be party to any attempt to denigrate that throne. I've spoken on this issue a number of times. Any attempt to denigrate the throne, to reduce the esteem in which the palace and the throne of the Oba of Benin is held by the Benin people, by those of Edo, people of Edo State, and indeed Nigerians and the world at large. But not just the Oba of Benin. There are other traditional rulers in Edo State, all of whom are deserving of their respect. I, for one, believe that so that we can return to the time when we had values. Our children understood our culture, our traditions. We need to involve our traditional institutions in the shaping and molding of our next generation. They must be given roles to play because just by the very nature of our people, they owe allegiance to their kings and to their monarchs. We must take advantage of that relationship. I don't believe we should sideline our traditional rulers. So count me out of anything that will bring our traditional institution to disrepute. So I hope Angela understands that where I stand on the matter. But Osahel Rumen also asked about security. But I think we dealt with security when we're answering Henry Bakare's question on what we are going to do in Ovia. So I think I can skip that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, we have a caller. Do you want to
let's
take the call?
take the call. Let's take the call, please.
Hello, can you hear me, caller?
Yes, I can hear you.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, my name is Igedosa, and I'm calling from Canada.
Go ahead, sir. You have 60 seconds.
Okay, so I have a question to ask the barrister when they contest for governor. Make I use pidgin English.
God bless you.
The truth of the issue we'll get for our country, make we all be truthful to ourselves. We not get money.
The money where we dey call billion for say na so Edo get money, na so Nigeria get money. We not get money. If you see the level of infrastructure or level of financial commitment we need to take ourselves to the level where we want, we not get that money. So my question to Olumide is, what he go do to take attract investment to our state? Because now investment now it will give us the money. We not get money to build all the school. I say they talk in some schools they dilapidated. Yes, the money we not get money to build all the health center. We not get them now. It's a gradual step. Maybe be frank. We
So
only
so
need
so
to
Oga
attract
your
more
question
investment or more
Oga
opportunity to get money
Oga
to our
sir,
state.
your
Now that one will give us the
you don't ask the question,
the
Abi you want to
money
answer
we need.
him. You still make it talk how you want to attract investment. Let him do that. Maybe you not going to give my expo. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Gedo sir. Well done. I hope say
But
they okay.
why this say as you hear money, you can't come out your glasses? Answer the question.
Because you see, because money matter now, give me matter. No need for glasses today inside the matter. Make I just you know they call make I look am straight. So the issue of money, me I not agree say, money, America not get enough money. They don't get enough money. United Kingdom not get enough money. Nobody gets enough money. Money they ever reach, they reach. But I keep on asking, the one when they your hand, what you use and do. Before you fit attract foreign investment, you must show your working. You must demonstrate your capacity. Say the one when they your hand, you don't use and do something. You must put security in place so that investors will come. Right? So, yes, I've been corporate lawyer. I've been an investment lawyer for most of my working life. To attract, you see, foreign investment or foreign or not just let's not just call it foreign investment, capital. Capital will go where he find to be the most comfortable place. So if everywhere rough for your side, return on investment is not assured. Your whole situation is not the best. Capital go run comot there, go find where they comfortable. So the money when you get now, you go use and make your place attractive. You go use and make so you get 16 billion a month. I don't see why a state when get 16 billion no one not go fit build primary healthcare center. So I think it's too easy, too convenient to say we not get money. The one when we get to use them. Then you can start to attract, firstly, credit before you now start talking of getting investors when go come in. The investors when go come in will help you with jobs. They will help you. They will set up industries for you. They will set up their businesses. And the truth of the matter be saying, I'm not sure saying that those foreign investors will give you money. They will just help you. When they set up their businesses, they help you employ your people. So jobs don't they taken care of. If they help you, if you have investors in the agricultural space, they bring price of food down. So it's cheaper. Gari will come down. Paint bucket of rice will come down if your agri sector is moving. So this investor when we talk, now to bring about now those when go fit collaborate with you and improve the economy of the state. But what is your income is still your income. So I have mentioned here already, say, one, we go harness the one when we get. Two, try and attract credit, get development partners when we work with you. Like that primary healthcare center when we talk, there are so many who are willing to come and partner with you and give you build some of these primary healthcare centers for you. Then for me, I don't want to do tax, so I'm giving you my word. It's going to be very if I go pay me well. If we would have to even tax the people, because the one when they don't tax, they don't reach. Let us show them what we can do first before we start talking about further taxation. So, and I also mentioned here smart investments. smart investment in whatever sector we decide to operate in. So for me, yeah, our reality is our reality. It's a global phenomenon. Money not dey like that. But the one wey dey, wetin you dey use am do. So, and you must you must demonstrate your willingness to cut costs. In Nigeria, all of us know say cost of governance na our major problem. Major problem. So you must show say you are willing to cut costs, so that the one wey dey your hand, you can get a more bang for your buck, as the Americans say. So that's where I stand on the matter.
Okay. Thank you so much, Barrister Olumide Akpata. I hope we can hear ourselves. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, so
We can hear
Barrister,
you, but
Barrister,
your
make
picture don't freeze, oh.
but they hear me. Make I warn you again, Barrister. You dey make another promise, so internet not dey forgive you. You say when you become governor, you no go increase tax for Edo State people. I hope say you hear.
I say I no go like to.
Okay. You no go like to, but you fit increase am if condition require am.
No, Barrister say him go first do something first, then before he go reach that level. Now wetin him talk on, so I understand them.
So
Pharmacists, they ready to, you want flog me by all means.
Barrister, wetin I go tell you, this comrade show, peradventure say you become governor, you no need to dey write us. Once you dey listen to the program, now wetin the people tell us we dey talk here. Now we go be your number one advisor as we dey talk, we dey talk am well as e be. You understand me? So Barrister Olumide Akpata, trying to answer Abeni Momodu's question, I want you to throw light. What do you think you can do to improve electricity for Edo State? Remember, say electricity na the bane of every good economy. We know say federal government don bring am now, say state fit do something. That matter dey worry you, electricity for Edo State. How you go do am?
So Abeni not ask electricity, but we go just chook inside welfare of the people. That's the number 4 question. So we will take electricity from there. So electricity, they worry me, because electricity is what you require to fire up any economy. Small and medium scale enterprises when be the heart, the engine room of all most economies. If they not get power, they not go anywhere. I've been involved in the electricity sector since 1999. I don't practice electricity law by the time when they privatize NEPA and all that. So I understand that space. I understand the way they work. Nigeria is still struggling to get to 5,000 megawatts, even with all the investment when we don't invest inside the sector. It's a crying shame. Now, as you talk, they don't amend our constitution so states can generate their own power now. It not go easy like that. So power is very expensive. But for me, that one, how do we put it? For Latin, they call it sine qua non. You must have power. So no matter how dear rich, that is something when me ready to borrow to go do, because it's a catalyst. Now catalyst, it go light up, forgive the pun, it go light up our economy. So you must have power. Since states cannot participate in the sector, thank God, at least we not fit, we're not going to complain too much again. My preferred approach would be to set up small plants, IPP plants, dotted around the state, and then of course connected to the distribution companies. But like I said, this one we go need partners. And the good thing we say a lot of development agencies international organizations when they get one when they call Light Up Africa, their own work, and I say they want to make sure say power day. I go to use Torchlight to find them because we need them. We need them to work with us to bring power. Because once you do that one, the guy went get Baby Salon. The other day I go cut my hair for Adesua for GRA. I go one very young man, very enterprising young man, get your own salon and everything. And the gen just did the standard, it just on down. Brrr, they just born them. The good thing, you can say at least now it better that some of our people for Benin are able to reconfigure the engine so that it's no longer fuel petrol. Now CNG, LPG, gas, now the generator they use. So it's a bit cheaper for them now. but it's still a cost. It's still, they are getting power at a cost that really can be lower. So for me, most people you talk to, small businesses, the one when they grind pepper, the woman when get hair salon, small businesses when they call mom and pop shop, they need power. Our economy is almost grinding to a halt because they not get power. Who they sell mineral, the mineral hot past coffee, you understand? So they not get power. So for me, it will be something that will require a lot of out of the box thinking, but you can be sure say we will look at. And I plan to be a solution provider.
Okay, thank you very much, Christ House Agbovo Olumide Akpata. I dey enjoy your yarning. You sabi yarn. I don't talk am before. So Wednesday, a day with you well. So this question from the Facebook chat. These people they verse, so they say we know they read their this thing, but I want to read this one from Ebenove Godwin. This is one of our elders for Italy. He said, "Are we sure you will not be like the other people that rode on the obedient to get into office, and at the end are not living up to expectation, with the exemption of Governor Alex Oti?" So, Barrister, I beg torchlight this matter.
God no go gree o. Awa. I would like to be like Governor Oti. No can't me join any other person when use obedient take enter office. I don't know who they be, but not count me join them. The example when me go like follow now Alex Oti. I have known him for many years. Smart man. When he was a banker, ED for First Bank, MD of Diamond Bank. I know he's my kind of person. No frills, no he not into large governments. He's not looking for, he wants to perform, he wants to deliver. That's not the example when me they follow. The other day I go sit down with and say, bros, how far with this matter? We sat down, spent quality time just to say I wanted to learn from him. Say how you they do this. I don't say money not plenty like that, but he broke it down for me. And most of the stuff he said resonated with me. Most of the stuff he said confirmed what I already knew. If your priorities are right, if your heart is in the right place, the money went day, you go use them. Has there been any spike in Abia's revenue since Alex entered office? There's no spike. Now the same money went on there since who did there before? Okay, say Pasu. Money never changed like that. But we hear, see how many things we hear from Abia. Goes to the point I have been making. If you want walk, you go walk. Abba, and those of you when they go Abba, nightmare before Alex start to work. He's working, he dey tar road. The money never increased. Now the same money. And the same money. So for me, I would like to be compared with him. I would like for him to be the benchmark that we would follow. No add me join those when I don't Godwin may not add me to the ones when not go deliver. Me, I plan to deliver.
Thank you very much. Comrade Lante, be like say
Yes.
you want to take
I had a follow-up question. You say, Barrister Olumide Akpata, I like, as you mentioned Alex Oti just now. Without doubt, Alex Oti stands out, as probably the best performing governor in Nigeria. But one of the things he did that, of course, took all of us by storm was that he removed, is it pension from former governors? Was it pension? He removed all those emoluments of ex-governors and he cancelled it. You understand? When you serve your 4 years or 8 years as governor, go home. That's it. All those their gratuity, plenty money when they got from the state, remove them. Will you do that in Edo State when you become governor of Edo State?
I discussed that matter with Oga Alex, His Excellency. I don't quite agree with the outright, should I call it, removal of that of the pension provision. Let me tell you where me did for the matter. The problem I have is that most people when become governor, they either worked in government before. He gets some when don't do permanent secretary, go collect pension for there. He go enter governor, he go collect pension from there. Enter Senate, collect pension from there. You know, I have a problem with that. That's double dipping or triple dipping, right? I don't agree for that one. However, if you be governor or you get different places where you don't work, you go choose one where you.
Wow, this is very important. We don't need any glitch at all.
Yeah, the network has been quite favorable. I think we have a glitch.
Barrister, we're not really here. You just there on the point of you go choose one. Okay, we're not here now. You just there on the point of you go choose one. Take it from there, sir.
My own view be say no Nigerian should be allowed to collect pension for more than. That's my own. There's quantum to look say this thing na law. They've been passed into law. Me, I be lawyer. If there's unreasonableness, because most of the pension I see, they say they go build one house for the governor, then they go give a motor, go to change the motor every 4 years. Comrade, the truth of the matter, if you want governor, when not go thief. If you want governor, when not go thief, because when you start saying cancel the pension because governor you get plenty money, where governor see the plenty money from? Where governor see the plenty money from? So for me, I've said a couple of things. Number one, not collect more than one pension as a Nigerian. That's number one. Two, right? Look the quantum. If it's too high, if it's unreasonable, yes, we will bring them down. It's just like judges. I believe that judges should be on very high pension, so that when they be judged, they can dispense justice without fear or favor. But when judge go see him bros when don't retire, say that one they find house to rent for Ajangbadi, he go look and say, oh, is that the fate that awaits me upon retirement? Then when anybody call us and say, my lord, won't give you small thing, he go say, bring her come. Because he don't know how in life for retirement go be. So if governor they there and he not they go there, go they pilfer, because what I think the sense I get is that everybody believes say you don't chop already as governor, so not collect pension. So are we approving the chopping? Are we saying it's okay for the governor to chop? Because if you look the governor's salary as the salary supposed be, you self go sorry for and give a pension. I don't know, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Go on, sir.
Yeah.
We can hear you. Go ahead.
I think it's
yeah, it's frozen there.
There's a little glitch.
Austin,
there.
Are you back on with voice?
Yeah, but we had a caller on the line. If you want to,
Austin is muted.
Austin, Can you hear us?
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Tony Agbons. I was muted before. I think I'm back.
So we have a caller.
Should we take the call when Barrister is still having glitches, or we can just have a round-robin discussion?
Barrister, if you can hear us, you may just log out and log back in. That may restore your
connection. Yeah,
your connection, because right now we can't hear. Okay, it's back.
It's back.
Okay. Barrister, can you hear us?
I think I'm back. I think I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Barrister, there's a caller on the line. What's your name, caller, and where are you calling from?
Oh yes, this is Mr. Aloba. I am calling from Big Apple, New York.
Aloba, you have 60 seconds, sir, please.
Okay, now, my question to the barrister is this. Mr. Barrister, what is your take on the issue of zoning? And if you are kicking against it, being a judiciary apostle or evangelist of law, how then do you equate the political equities and justice and fairness? Knowing full-fledged, it intellectual perspicacity, leadership competency, and Solomonic wisdom all possessed in the 3 senatorial districts. Can you help us with us?
Thank you very much, sir. Barrister, your take on zoning. That's what Mr. Aloba is asking.
I hope say you hear Aloba English, so the guy did not come.
Because I know hear the last part too.
You just talk Panasonic something, but me tomorrow not really get your take on zoning. I ain't really make sense.
Panasonic day inside, Abi?
Yes.
Okay. So my take on zoning, we say you don't transplant zoning. Zoning na part of internal political party permutation. We don't run independent candidacy for Nigeria. Everybody must join party, and each party gets your own pathway to victory. Each party gets your own permutation as to how they want reach El Dorado, so to speak. So they say PDP the zone, they say APC the zone. Labour Party say we just dey come. So we not go zone. At the level of our primaries, we open it up for the best man to win. And we say when that best man don't win, wherever he comes from in Edo State, after that one, we go come look the issue of zoning. But do I believe in zoning? Definitely. Zoning na affirmative action now. Zoning is practiced all over the world. It means like the person get to mute himself. So zoning is practiced all over the world. We have the American Indians. We have the Australian Aborigines. We get the black South Africans after apartheid. All zoning means or affirmative action means we say these people they don't hear and they come since. Maybe we adjust matter so that we feel favor them small. Now be zoning, I not pass so. Even when we were going to school here in Nigeria, we get quota system for what they call the educationally disadvantaged Nigerians, particularly those for North. The only thing when I get to say about zoning is that there must be what they call a sunset clause. It cannot be open-ended. So if you put zoning, think of a way because now aberration. Zoning actually flies in the face of democracy or democratic tenets. But you go do them because you want to achieve equilibrium. That's why you go do zoning. So it can't be open-ended. So I believe in zoning. Nobody should be ashamed of putting forward zoning. It's necessary if you want to create balance. But in this case, every political party must take their destiny into their own hands. If one party believes that it goes zone into one particular area because it wants to achieve balance, it is a function of their own peculiar history, where they from come. You can't generalize zoning. You say, okay, PDP put Benin man there. So therefore, Labour, when you come, you must not put Benin man. No, it's not going to work. We are in it to win it. Every party wants to win. And at the formula when go take us to victory, then we define. We not go say because PDP put Benin man, we not go put Benin man. We cannot be constrained by what PDP do. We cannot be constrained by what APC do. We'll be shooting ourselves in the foot. So now politics will play now. So it's a game of numbers. So then Mr. Aloba from New York, that's my response to the issue of zoning. So I hope that satisfies you.
Dr. Agbon, over to you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Barrister Olumide. This question I want to ask you is with regards to the Edo State diaspora. You will agree with me that the Edo State diaspora community, they are like the moon and stars. Our treasures, they're everywhere, as we sing for that, our anthem. So what are you going to do if you become the governor of Edo State? How are you going to coalesce and work with the Edo State diaspora, to develop in the development of our state? Because they contribute a lot in terms of, skills, resources, and all that already. Over to you, sir.
Barrister, before you come on, can I have just add an addendum? I must inform you, sir, live on air, that a lot of Edo State people in the diaspora are hugely disappointed in the current administration because when this current administration was contesting and running, for the second term, there was loud, promise made to Edo State people all over the world that there was going to be a diaspora agency. As a matter of fact, the government actually went ahead, used the Edo State people in the diaspora to set up a framework for that agency that was passed into law. Okay, and what was left for the governor to do was to, employ somebody as DG and fill up, the blank spaces. That was what was expected. That never happened. Particularly when promises have been made that the agency or commission will be hugely relevant to the Edo State people in the diaspora as a bridge between the state and the Edo State people in the diaspora, securing their investment and giving them confidence to do things back home and all of that. So I just want to premise this in addition to what Agbons has asked, just to let you know that this matter is very dear to the very heart of Edo State people in the diaspora.
Thank you, Dr. Agbon. Thank you, comrade.
Go ahead, sir.
Thank you. For me, maybe I'm missing something here, because this matter has come up a number of times, and I keep on saying to everybody, it's a no-brainer. Our diaspora community, it's such a huge resource that any governor would actually rush to embrace. Except I'm missing something. Maybe something I need to change my glasses so that I go see and wear. I don't know, because I will embrace the diaspora community. One, Edo State receives, I am told, the highest diaspora remittances in the entire country. That should immediately set alarm bells ringing, or not alarm bells, but it should immediately put you on. Should put you on the alert. Number two, the kind of skill sets we have in our Edo community. I've been talking here. People have been talking about the fact that we don't have our resources are finite. With the kind of skill sets we have in our Edo community, they can answer many of the problems that will confront any government. So why on earth will I not quickly embrace that resource? Because they have a sentimental attachment to their state, to their communities. They want to improve the lot of their people. So we are definitely aligned in our objectives. So to comrade, if indeed a diaspora commission has been established by law, you can be sure that I will leverage on that very quickly. If it has not been operationalized, I will do so immediately. Because the journey when we want to go, I need our diaspora community to come with me. I need them to be part of this journey. You see, the relationship is supposed to be mutually beneficial. The state government would need the support of the diaspora community for PPP projects in communities around the state.
It looks like there's a glitch again.
Yes. I think
but I think while we are waiting for Barrister Olumide, he was making a very good point. That's our tough. Diaspora agency has been talked about.
I'm back.
Go on, sir.
So if pharmacist he won't contribute here, and the guys don't join money together offshore for diaspora, maybe they can't do that their primary school. Now me go to pursue you. Now me go to find you. We will put the framework in place for direct intervention by our diaspora community. But like I said, it's a two-way street. We self will work towards making home comfortable for you. Because we don't say, we don't like to call house. You want to bring your families home. You want the land tenure system to be made easier. so that you can acquire property. You want security. You want to see that the place everywhere stew as they talk. So when you come home on holiday, you have a home. I mean, people, every home is best now. Anywhere you go, so it is now our own responsibility. While we are leveraging on your talents, on your resources to help us in the state, we self go dey arrange the place in such a way that now una go dey one corner house. So for me, like I said, it's a no-brainer, except there's something I'm missing. I will definitely latch on to that very quickly and partner with our diaspora community. I would also champion diaspora voting. It is not within the purview of the state to state not fit decide who fit vote for election. But any state governor is influential in the polity. Any state governor, we can influence policy. You belong to the National Council of State. We self working with the diaspora, Nigeria diaspora office, what do they call them? We will get commission. We will get our members in the House of Reps and the Senate to start to move pass the necessary laws to call for constitutional amendments to the extent that we are able to bring about diaspora voting. We go champion them. We go support them. Because I am sure you all also don't not be only to influence, una self like to vote. So how do we configure our embassies? How do we configure our embassies in such a way that voting can take place there? It will be a long journey, but journey of 1,000 miles, now one step, Nabi. So that you can be sure I will work with the diaspora community.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Barrister. I just want to ask, okay, Thomas, can I go on, sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
Barrister, recently you seriously talk about Obaseki and you verse where explain say Obaseki not appoint some judges where they don't already approve make a appoint for whether 11 months, and even when you want to do the appointment now, they can't do 5. This now waiting how Punch take describe the matter. Akpata slams Obaseki for swearing in judges 11 months after recommendation. Could you just let us know what it really be the object of your verse? Obaseki now the governor, that's supposed to swear in judges, and also know whether law tell them mandate and make the time when they go take do one. You understand, or how you go take do one. Why were you cross with that?
Okay, so as president of the Nigerian Bar Association, I was a member of the National Judicial Council. Even when I come out as president, I continue to be a member until recently. Now, you must understand the way our judiciary is structured. Apart from magistrates and lower courts, now National Judicial Commission, now they appoint judges. Magistrates are the other ones, that is done within the state. But High Court, from High Court or go, now National Judicial Council, now they appoint judges. But our constitution is skewed in a manner that says the National Judicial Commission, okay, let me take it two steps back. Edo State go look say, we need judges, we have 8 vacancies. They go apply to National Judicial Council. Say we need 8 judges. Those ones go come ask them, say, you get motor for them, you get court when they go sit down, you get quarters for them, they say it is okay. Send us names. The state go come send 16 names for 8 vacancies. 8 go be priority, 8 go be reserved. We know say na 8 we want choose but NJC requires you to send 1, 2 for each position so that they can assess it. So this one for Edo State come, they check them, NJC send. We don't look at them. The people want to recommend for priority, we not to think say they're pure like that. So we will use the one we want to put for reserved. Whatever the case, NJC now get the power to determine who could be judged. So they can't recommend to Edo State 11 months ago. Say, see the 8 where we don't approve. Governor Obaseki sit down and talk the matter, he not agree with them in. The law requires that when NJC recommend, the governor shall appoint. He doesn't have that kind of discretion. It is abuse, now abuse of in powers. Because there's something they call separation of powers. Judiciary functions on its own, executive functions on its own. You will not get that kind of power because you not like the names when come from NJC. You can't decide, say, you go sit down on top the appointment process for 11 months. When I was on the council, Governor Ayade for Cross River Triangle, we recommend one lady, my lord, Justice Ikpeme, to be CJ. Ayade say no go gree. Say the woman actually na Akwa Ibom for come. All those kind of funny story. NJC say, Oga, until you appoint this woman, we not go gree. So they started appointing acting chief judges until Ayade come gree. All of us go Calabar, go meet Ayade, say, which one you did? What are you doing? You should not be interfering in this process because you want to see. Because you and I know what they happen now. You want the ones when you want as judge to be judge to appear. Gombe State, they try and NJC not agree. So now Governor Obaseki is sitting on top of the matter. So this matter don't start even before I decide to say I want to run for governor. So make una not say na politics. So I don't call the governor in my capacity as a member of NJC. Excellency, approve these people. Don't do this. I call the Attorney General. First, it was Oluwole Yamu, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, and MBHE. Now it is Oluwole Usi. I don't talk to them. Say, tell governor, this thing when they do is not good. It puts us in a bad light. Governor cannot just sit down on top appointment. Do you know how many people have been deprived of access to justice because of the shortage of judges for 11 months? You know how many cases go down suffer? How many people are languishing in prison because they don't get judges when they take their case? These are the things that affect the people when we will not realize. Before they don't get up, say they want 8 judges. Now because they can't sit there. But because you don't like the face of the judges when they appoint, you sit down on top of the process. Gross abuse of power. Gross abuse of power. That's how they vex for the matter. I'm a senior lawyer. I'm 30 years at the bar. I'm the president of the bar. So this one, my territory. This one, my soul. You have no right to do that as governor. It's wrong. So it can't come now because the election don't near. It can't decide of the 8 when they appoint, pick 5. That's an insult upon injury. 11 months you not agree do it. You do it now, you pick 5, you leave 3. They can't talk say now because some people write petition. Hogwash. The issue of petitioning is clear. When the names go, any petition now before NJC will review them. All the petition arrive for NJC. All of us they will review all the petition. The one who work, it work. The one who not work, it not work. Once NJC don't make the recommendation, there is nothing like petition again. So the one when Chris Nekari, my dear brother, they talk saying that because of petition, hogwash. So for me, it is executive interference in the judicial appointment process. And you and I know that that is dangerous for democracy. Yes. Dangerous for any democracy. That's the issue.
All right. Thank you very much, Barrister Olumide Akpata. I think it's 1 hour 53 minutes on the clock. We are looking to end this show in the next 7 minutes. We have been with Barrister Olumide Akpata for almost 2 hours. Barrister, who they cry, see the zero though. We can't keep you for so long. We know that our viewers are so engaged. They want to ask lots of questions. We still get 7 minutes. Pick up your phone, ask your question. Dr. Tony Agbons, I think you have a question.
I don't know.
But when we take the call,
there's a call, but why the call is pharmacist. I'm sure because of time, and I should say we still extend this as more journal now. But best still get many matters we need to treat at your discussion.
Let's take that call.
I'll take a few more. Hello, caller. What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is I don't fair call before. I get another question where I want to ask Olumide.
Okay, just go ahead. 30 seconds, sir. But we not to get time again, sir.
Okay, So Olumide don't talk all these things where he want to. We get all this great idea, which is good. The problem is Olumide not go fit do it on his own. He have to work with people.
Okay, just ask your question. Okay, can you just ask your question? Hello, sir. Just ask your question. No, give no answer and just ask him.
How is he going to be able to work with the civil, let me call it the civil servant, because a lot of them they frustrate the effort of whoever is in power. How is he going to orientate all these our people, including the general public, because the government they do a lot of things and the public not they appreciate them, they know they handle this thing well. Which kind of orientation he will fit do, because he go spend a lot of time and resources to
Okay, just ask the question. That's it. You hear? Thank you very much, sir.
I think So let me just yes. Barrister Olumide, let me just quickly ask this question in a very plain question as we're talking for Benin. How will you work with the local government areas? You know, at those states, we get so many local government, because at the moment, it's like state governors, they are strangulating the local government governance. So what will you do if you become governor of Edo State?
I beg, as you take notes, sir, maybe just add this caller, John, as well. Caller, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening. My name is Henry Osain. I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Go ahead, Mr. Henry.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
I have a question, sir.
Go ahead, sir.
Do you have the support of the national and the state Labour Congress and the Labour Party?
Okay. Thank you very much. That's very brief and straight to the point.
Yeah, Barrister, the man wake up from Canada plus comrade Dr. Tony Agbon's question, they resemble. Make you quickly gather around together.
Okay, have you start now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I do well. So he get those call 2 times, which is very impressive. That means he's listening and he's participating fully. So we get to give him even if one bosa. One bosa, I'm just give him one bosa for bosa. So he say, how will I deal with civil servants? So Bigo asks how Alex Oti they deal with civil servants. I'm very hesitant to tar everybody with the same brush. Yes, civil servants get their own issue, but I think the fish rots from the head. Everything rises and falls on leadership. So for me, Alex Oti, when I go see him the other day, tell me, and I say, when they want to choose permanent secretary the other day for Abia, he not interfere in the process. So tell one Bini boy, or I think Edo boy, I'm not sure whether not Bini, Edo person emerged as a permanent secretary in Abia. Leadership by example. Edo man, he started youth service for Abia State. He has been there since youth service. When the time reached to choose permanent secretary, Alex Oti say he not interfere in the process. When they bring the result, now the guy scored the highest, they make a permanent secretary. So, something they cost something. You say civil servant not good, civil servant not good. You get why? You understand? I know that there are those who are bad, there are those who have issues, but you get why? So look at that palm sec when be from Edo State now when they are here. You sure say that one not go doing work well? When the system allowed for him to emerge, even though he's not an indigene, he go doing work well. So I just think that it's too easy to just say everybody is bad. No. Let's be hopeful. Let us be optimistic that the system still get good people, and then you incentivize them, you motivate them. Good thing will still come out from Edo civil service. So that is where you get those up. Dr. Agbons, you had asked how will I deal with the issue of the local government areas. Now, that's not one matter when they pay me. They pay me because this is the government that is closest to the people. And like many other things in the Nigerian system, we don't bastardize them. It is almost non-existent. They exist like an appendage of government house. And it is so sad. So for me, I am all for autonomy for the local governments. Autonomy, but also collaboration. We must work together. Because some of the areas, when they under the purview of local government, they are too important for any state government to just walk away from. We must work together. For example, education, primary education. That are the foundation. So you must work with the local governments. I am all for autonomy. I am not afraid of I'm very comfortable in my own skin. I'm not afraid of I don't chase shadows. I'm not threatened. I will not be threatened by any local government, but everybody must do their work. So local government chairman for Egwabazoa cannot stay Bini, it not go work. So to the extent that we have oversight over this local governments, we go make sure say that they do their work. The average American is not interested in the governorship election as much as he is interested in the mayoral election, because now mayor and I go determine how far with regard to schools, with regard to healthcare centers and all of that. So I would like to work very closely with the 18 local government councils in Edo, very, very closely, because we are partners in progress. Everybody will know their limitation. I don't intend to put them under my armpit. I don't intend to work their door. The door when supposed to reach them must reach them. And where we feel join self, we go join put, because we are working towards the same purpose. The one when not they doing work, there are mechanisms for ensuring say you call them to order. So you have my commitment, because the reason why governance they fail is that the government closest to the people is non-existent. So you find out that when we enter office, I know that we will have to even go to that granular level, because we have to stand in the gap until we ensure that the local government authorities are properly empowered. So Dr. Agbons, that is my response to that question. And then Henry from Atlanta says, do I have the support of national, state, and my state? I have the support of my party. I have the support of my party at national and state level. Before at the level of the primaries, no doubt issues there now. I'm not going to run away from that. You know, some people get the ones who don't like my face, the ones who get their own candidates. But that's a family matter, you know, internal contestation inside family. You know, and as soon as the primaries were over, Governor Oti called all of us come here. We do family reconciliation meeting. All the ones who still get beef, they drop them for table. The ones who still say, I don't like how you do me. Oh. The other one tell them sorry, oh, no verse now. Nah, primaries matter. Primaries don't end now. We have one objective. We have a candidate. Election is less than 4 months away. So it's not so much as support for Olu Akpata as it is support for Labour Party. And Labour Party people are party men and women. They will support what the party stands for and the party's objectives. So we're working well together. Victory is certain. Victory is certain.
There's a caller, sir.
Yeah, let's take the call.
Hello, caller. What's your name and where you calling from?
Good evening. My name is Daddy Rex from Paris.
Go ahead, Daddy Rex.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Go ahead, sir.
Please, my question goes like this. Sir, please, what will you do differently on the issue of these community people that are selling land 2 or 3 times to those in the diaspora, because a lot of people are victims of this buying land. After buying land, they rent a structure already, trying to get CFO. They now realize that they can't get CFO. Either the land belongs to government or belongs to individual, and that is causing chaos in so many communities. Because person when use almost 60 million to build house finish, they can't say na government land, and they know say government can't go destroy the land, destroy the house, and that kind of person not go feel way to say the person when sell land for am go always do on the wrong. What will you do differently to be able to stop this community where your young boys are carrying guns, killing themselves simply because they want to sell land 1 million, 1.5, 2 million for just for just to eat or to womanize. Sir, please tell us, what are you going to do differently if
Okay.
you eventually have
Okay.
anybody
But
that rent the house in the government land? Are you going to destroy the house, or are you going to say, okay,
Baba Rex, Baba Rex,
you
you don't ask question. May you know answer for her. May you, because we
Yeah,
don't make anybody
where is that the rest calling from? US or Paris?
from Paris.
It's in
Daddy Rex,
Paris,
I
so.
say the matter, he touch you for bad place. May you know vessel, but Olu go deal with him. Olu, over to you, sir.
Well, I think I don't really talk here when we talk about my relationship with the diaspora community, where I say we will definitely review our land tenure system, making acquisition of land as seamless as possible, and trying to make sure. So we will look into them. But that the rest, may yourself they get lawyer, they do your due diligence. Not just go, not be any land you see now you just go collect like that. Get lawyer, due diligence. Ascertain the true ownership of any land before you go buy them, before you go buy court case. When I started practicing law, the first file when they give me to go court now land matter. You know, so for worry there, we not they use land play. That case, 1969, 90 case start. This is 1994. We still case never finish. We still the judge the case. I come out the office. Last time I go visit the case still there on. So you just don't want to get involved in that kind of matter where you do yourself a favor by getting a good lawyer, do your due diligence before you buy any land. If the land get command, leave am. Government can do its best, but you know say sometimes go there where food the people when you deal with or the community, you not gonna meet people when they drag land. I just say you will still find the one where land when don't get what they call encumbrance. Not go take land when get encumbrance. And that's the function of your legal representation. That's my own advice. But government will play the role of a facilitator to ensure say we have a more defined, more what's the word now? More reasonable land tenure system when everybody, if you say you have reasonable expectations, say if you buy land though, and the correct land you don't buy and all of that. So yeah, that's the best I can offer.
Yeah, thank you so much, Barrister Olumide. I believe say when you enter government by the grace of God, you go look and well. As you talk and so you go that thing that call at once make you remove more encumbrance. But we are gradually coming to the end of today's show. We would like to go more and more, but time is not always our friend. Comrade Lamte, I understand you have one more question to ask. Please, can you ask that? And then Oga Olumide, I beg you answer that sharply, I beg.
Barrister Olumide, people are really happy say your presence don't be felt across the world, okay? Particularly in Edo State and all of that. But people still they ask, this now word on the street, say, who be your deputy? If like say in presence not really there anywhere as such, and a lot of people see they ask, they never really know your deputy be. Do you want to talk about your deputy just a bit?
My deputy governorship candidate is Yusuf Asama Kadiri, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, a prince and a chief of the Sacred Auchi Kingdom. Now be my deputy. Those when say not data. Yesterday, he did main market for Auchi. The campaign to the market women just yesterday for Auchi. Last week, he went to visit most of the traditional rulers in Edo North. They work for your own zone. Maybe they're not the two CM for Bini. That now because now so we arrange the matter. Everybody divide the states, take their own side for now. So because we did consultation phase. So Asama is working. Asama is a senior lawyer, very respected chief in the ISAC. 30 years ago, go Uniben together. I finished 1 year ahead of him. So now he be my deputy. Now, there were issues with my deputy. Now, they hear me so?
Will they hear you?
So the reason why some people they panic or some people they worry, there were issues with our deputy governorship nominee. We had a technical glitch at the level of our national secretariat when it was time to send his name forward. So by the time INEC release their list, in name not show, we are resolving it. So make everybody just make their mind calm down. There is no issue. That is our deputy governor candidate, and that is the ticket, the winning ticket. You know, as we dey talk now, I will say with Olumide and Kadiri, Edo will be okay. The O na Olumide Osaigbovo, K na Kadiri. With Olumide and Kadiri, Edo will be okay. So no shaking, no lele.
Thank you very much, Barrister Olumide Akpata. You don't help us Zanzaran today, and Comrade Show viewers, like you know, if they are across Edo State and all over the world, they don't hear you. Hopefully, I know say election matter just the start. Maybe we'll get,
sorry, one caller is still waiting, just in case.
Oh, let's just take that caller then. Let's take that caller.
Okay, caller, what's your name and where are you calling from?
By name, I call from Canada again. The third time.
Okay. Go ahead, sir. I get question for Olumide. I think this is a very interesting.
Yeah, I think you don't fall in love.
So the question we are getting now, in respect of our environment, we know our city be right now, flooding the day everywhere. Government they build everything and the thing not they last. And I know say one of the problems we will get now flooding for all of our city. Waiting our Olumide go do when he become governor to address this issue of flooding. Make Olumide understand. I'm the engineer, so I understand these things very well.
But you don't ask the question on the issue of flooding. Barrister, how are you going to address flooding in Edo State?
Barrister Olumide, just to add salt to injury, I grew up for Ekpobai. Now there INEC headquarter day. They say water not let anybody go secretariat again. So voter registration self don't get as it be. It joined the flood matter.
Well, for me, you know, some of these things, I just when I answer this kind of question, people will come say, "Olu, you are naive. It's not simple as that." You on a no boundary road now. Boundary road, exiting boundary road onto Adesua. Every year, rain go fall, water go gather for them. Now they call it river boundary. Adolo College Road, water go gather for there. Now, the last one when happened, they just tell me, the one when this rain of 2 days ago, if you see waiting some people, I see. One old man, my friend, father-in-law, in TV, there's floats inside house. In all the parlor, everything, he and the wife stand inside water, they could not leave their home because they for drown. It was that bad in GRA. So you get those, now you be engineer. However, they take flooding. Now I go do. You will do the right thing. If you go Akwa Ibom, the drainage when they put for you, me at 6'3", I go stand inside, head high. You know, go bend down. Man size with that. The drainage for you. So my own question be say, why they fit do it for you? They not fit do it for big. Even Asaba here, they do their drainage, storm water, what you call. I don't understand. Now for Sapele Road, the election they near now. I can't say they call the form digging of drainage because the election don't they come. Where we there since all these 7.5 years? Whatever it would take, when you build road, you put drainage. When I not see flood for Dubai the other day, flood day Houston, flood na natural phenomena or phenomenon. But the water must still pass somewhere go. The water must still pass somewhere go. You get those are not be engineer like you. But for me, I dey look at the matter not supposed to have like that. We don't have proper drainage. We build roads, we are not taking into account the need for drainage, for evacuation, for flood. The one where drainage is all don't block. So for me, it's not rocket science. Because the only thing they say, we don't have empathy, we don't have compassion. That is the problem with those who are in government today. If not, we for they deal with the matter one day at a time. Put in proper drainage. And then, like I said, I'm not an engineer. I am sure we can get the experts to tell us what we need to do about this issue of drainage. It has become a recurring decimal. It is now embarrassing. I can't begin to tell you how bad I felt for this gentleman, old man, when your whole house don't flood. He children, they find chocolate apartment for her now. May he go stay. So there's something, meanwhile, people carry camera, they go greet her, sorry, now sorry, you go chop. Now, who sorry help? We should have done something about it. So, for me, maybe my answer is too easy, but you have to do what you do. You have to do what you have to do. Just fix it, no excuses.
Thank you so much, Barrister Olumide. Go fix it, no excuses. Go fix it, no excuses. 2024 Olumide Akpata. I tell you, say internet not dey forgive, and Comrade Show will not dey forgive. We disagree, remember people. But ladies and gentlemen, friends and viewers of the Comrade Show, I think today has really been really bumper pack. People want us to go on, but time is not always our friend. It's 2 hours, 15 minutes, and some seconds on the clock. We need to go now. Barrister Olumide Akpata, I want to thank you very much for finding time. Hopefully, there's still months ahead in the elections. You might also come back if need be. But traditionally,
they will come back.
okay, traditionally, we like make our people to do something. But for your presence, the interaction on our social media handle has been absolutely fantastic. In fact, we've been unable to read all the comments. I want to thank people that have called in today, even somebody calling 3 times. Benny Momodu rang us all the way from Manchester, United Kingdom, and he asked a very important question. OTT, Edo State woman, rang us all the way from Germany. Henry Bakari, all the way from Milan, Italy. Ige Dosa rang us from Canada. 1 question, 2 questions. He come knock him with 3 questions. Thank you so much. And Mr. Aloba from New York, United States. Henry Osayende rang us all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, United States. And Daddy Rex rang us from Paris, France. And many more still the wait, but we need to go. So, Barrister Olumide Akpata, now, this is your moment. I want you to look at those people for eye. Look our viewers for eye. All the language where you feel speak them. Correct English, pidgin English, if not Bini on one, just one liner to just tell the people what you want me to do for you come September 2021.
Just before you start.
It's my right and power. I am set to cast my vote.
People of Edo State governor election for this year don't show. I hope say we all done ready with our voters card PVC to vote for our party, Labour Party. If you get voters card already, make you look for them and keep them for where you go see and where the time comes. If you want change from where you did vote before to another polling center, or you never vote before but you ready to vote for this election, oh yeah, make you rush go the voting center where near you go register for INEC voters registration exercise where they begin from Monday, May 27th to Wednesday, June 5th, 2024. People who don't register before but never collect their voters card, go fit collect am now. Remember, say that your PVC be your power to vote for this governor election. Oh, go register and collect your own. Oh, make you remember, say na Labour Party you go vote for. Labour Party forward ever.
One line, Barrister, quick, sharply.
Now pidgin and they work for me also. My people of Edo State, the matter not hard like that. Una don't try one before. They call the APC. Una don't try the other one. They call the PDP. Our condition, they worse than when this matter starts. Edo State never seen like this before. They don't do a strong thing. So for me, what do you have to lose? Try this other side. We don't promise. Yes, easy to promise, easy to talk, but what try them, because the one when they come from back, una don't see them. Except una like una want make them they punish una every day. Try something new. Labour Party na the party for the people. Papa, mama, pikin. Talking of pikin, tomorrow 27th of May, na Children's Day. I wish our children well. I wish our children well. The wahala when they don't see don't too much. by God's grace, the next Children's Day when we go celebrate, the story go different. Edo State will be under the administration of Labour Party, and our children situation will change. So, my people, Papa, Mama, Pikin, vote Labour Party come September 21, 2024. Una do well.
Thank you so much, Barrister Olumide Akpata, Labour candidate for the governorship election coming up in Edo State. It's been your darling program, The Comrade and Friends, a segment of The Comrade Show. Special thanks to Dr. Tony Agbons and Comrade Lante Araki for sharing these 2 hours, more than 2 hours with us and staying put. Barrister Olumide Akpata has been our guest and he wants to be governor of Edo State. He says Edo State will be okay. Only time indeed will tell. Bye for now. Enjoy your evening until we come your way again next Sunday. Stay blessed.
This the Comrade Show. Oh, wait, Comrade Lante Oriaki. This is the Comrade Show.